Jonny Quest was a Hanna-Barbera animated television show which aired from 1964 to 1987. If we count the second show, The New Adventures of Jonny Quest, that is, which is viewable as season 2 of the original show on HBO Max at the time of writing this. This series depicts the adventures of a wealthy scientist, Dr. Benton Quest, his son, Jonny Quest, his adopted son, Haji, and their bodyguard/tutor and possibly Dr. Quest's closeted lover, Race Bannon. The first season of the show, if viewed on HBO, is incredibly nostalgic for me. The retro depiction of science fiction, combined with the 60s, made for an incredibly exciting and unique experience, alongside more adult depictions of monsters and violence. These themes, while still being kid-friendly, captivated me and my siblings as children, and are still enjoyable watches today. Although the first season was guilty of reusing animated sequences over and over, and containing sometimes laughable dialogue, it still maintained a cult following and produced 26 unique episodes. There are also other pieces of media surrounding the IP, such as 2 films and a comic book series, according to Wikipedia. However, I have not watched or read these, so they will be excluded from the analysis of this video. There is no doubt that Jonny Quest was one of many stories that would inspire and fuel my creative drive, shaping me into who I am today, and as mentioned previously, is still enjoyable to watch in a campy way over a decade later. However, when me and my partner got an HBO subscription to watch Game of Thrones, I was thrilled when I saw that not only did they have Jonny Quest, but there was an entire season/show that I had not yet seen. After showing my partner a few episodes, I decided to watch the second season. Upon first glance, the thumbnail for the episodes worried me, depicting cartoony monsters, robots, cyborgs, and aliens. It felt more like He-Man than Jonny Quest, but I knew I had to try it. Not everything new is bad. The second Blade Runner was amazing. But yeah, no, it was terrible. The amazing theme song and opening animation, featuring the terrible pterodactyl Turu and the spider robot monster attacking Area 51, was replaced with a watered-down, silly series of action sequences with far less inspired futuristic technology and a very lame title sequence. To me, TV show openings are very special, and can be art in and of themselves when done properly. For example, the iconic opening of The X-Files, or the many artistic openings of Japanese anime, or even the original Jonny Quest intro. Yet, this was completely lost in this soulless sequence of clips, and symbolized the many ways that the 1980s reboot would differ from the original source. The first episode, Peril of the Reptilian, features a large reptile who attacks a US Army base on a hidden island. Immediately, this draws ties to the wonderful pilot of the original show, The Mystery of the Lizardmen, which drew on conspiracy theories surrounding sightings of frogmen in the Sargasso Sea. In the opening of the original show, we are shown the silhouette of a large ship sailing through the eerie Sargasso Sea. It is dark, and creepy ambient music plays in the background. The sky then lights up red, and the ship is destroyed, and we are introduced to the wonderful Jonny Quest staple of falling debris after explosions. This scene is eerie, and the cause of the destruction is unknown. This is contrasted by the first episode of the second show, where we start with the lizard monster swimming up to the military base and wrecking it with his tail, I guess? The episode makes the mistake of showing the monster immediately to the audience, leaving no room for creepiness or speculation. The episode goes on to show the soldiers occupying the base, grabbing their weapons, which are more futuristic-looking guns, contrasting the depiction of real-life firearms, which were shown in the original show, an inclusion that had given it maturity and realism, which was replaced by this sillier science fiction, probably to distance the show from more controversial public opinions surrounding firearms and the perception of violence caused by TV and movies, but would still be unnecessary, and counteract some of the original themes that made the original show so different and unique. Although these episodes may seem similar in concept, both depicting reptiles, swamp-like environments, and futuristic technologies, they differ greatly in execution, and those differences characterize the dichotomy of both quality and content presented in both shows. I really cannot recommend the original Jonny Quest enough, as it explores unique concepts from the space race to dinosaurs to science experiments gone horribly wrong. I do recognize that my nostalgia for the series may play into my personal bias when judging the show, but it is clear that the second show strays far from the many artistic and stylistic choices made for its predecessor. And in my opinion, it was these themes that made the first show so great. Anyway, this was my first time making a video like this. I doubt many people will see it, but I wanted to try because not only was I inspired by the terribleness of the new Adventures of Jonny Quest, but I also wanted to try out the format of video essays. And who knows, maybe I'll make more. Anyway, I'm Grumpy Longtoes. Have a good rest of your day.